What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are on the free-to-play main account. I've been playing this game forever. And we've got the events going on right now with the Guaranteed Champion Kandrafon. Obviously I clearly have enough to pull him, so I'm definitely going for him. Then we got the Void Shards, got some Sacreds, and we do have the Summon Rush, I believe it's going on right now, so... It's the event, not the tournament. We do have Summon Rush going on, and you got to get at least 2150. I'm pretty sure I can get that. I should have enough shards to get the first one. I wish I had enough shards to get Kinagashi, but I mean, that's a tricky one there. I wish they put her at like 4,000 points. I mean, you need to have at least probably four or five sacred shards to pull Kinagashi. Unless you have like thousands and thousands of mystery shards, then hey, you might get lucky. But definitely not lucky on my free-to-play, that's for sure. I don't have Kandrafon. I do have some nukers. I do have Herndig, but it's a fusion. I've got Mashalet, I pulled from an ancient shard. I've got Foley, who I pulled from an ancient or a sacred shard. So Foley is definitely my best nuker on my account. Also incredibly good on defense as well. Definitely not as good as Kandrafon, but still a great nuker as well. There are other champions you can pull during this event. So we've got Tumizia, Void Champion. We've got Fushan. I don't have Fushan. Very good champion as well. I think that these champions are all stun champions. So every single champion here has a stun capability on one of their moves. Astralon is extremely good, arena-based champion, really good for CC. I would actually use him over Basilius Roanus. He's a little bit better because he does have the revive. Removes all buffs from targets under Veil or Perfect Veil buffs. Then places 25% weaken debuff on enemies who have Veil or Perfect Veil buffs removed, then attacks all enemies. Again, this is an incredible ability. That's why he's better than Basilius Roanus, in my opinion. You can try to change my mind. I do have Basilius Roanus, by the way, and I utilize him as my go first. He's the second in my line. He stuns everybody on the enemy team, and then we just nuke him down with Foley. So pretty easy, straightforward. Attacks on enemy, ignores increased defense, strengthen ally protection, revives a random ally with 40% HP. Places a shield buff on them equal to 20% of their max HP for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. See, yeah, he does have a revive from killing enemies. Of course, Biggin attacks all enemies. This one attacks all enemies on the A1 if it's critical, so obviously you're going to want your nukers to be in 100% crit rate. Attacks all enemies, attacks all enemies. He has a stun on the A2. Husk, the man, the myth, the legend. His Husk, he's really good in Hydra. He does have the attacks all enemies here. Damage based off enemy max HP. This is the ability that's really, really good against Hydra, also good against just any wave progressions. He's actually pretty good in dungeons, pretty good in Doom Tower as well. Armina, you know, I mean, most people, I'm not a huge fan of Armina personally, but I know she's good for anybody's account. She's good for progression. I just don't use her personally. And then you got Magnar, probably the best champion out of this entire list, I guess. I mean, dare I say, even better than Tumizia? Not really, not really. She's better in certain areas of the game compared to Magnar, like spiders. She can do a really quick spider 25 run. But then again, Magnar's incredible in arena offense and arena defense because he's an HP-based champion, so if you stack him with HP, he's going to do really good and hold up in defense. And then, of course, Miscreative Monster. Everybody knows who that guy is. But without further ado, we're going to pull these shards. I've got 11 ancient shards, 6 voids, and 2 sacreds. I might need to make room real quick though, and I will be right back because I notice I only have enough room for 11 shards. Alright guys, we are back. We have enough space, enough cash. We're ready to go. Hoping for a legendary, obviously, but I don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough to get one. So we're going to summon the first one. I'm probably just going to do a 10 pop. Alright, so we got Confessor, Hospitaller. She's kind of trash. Alright, let's go ahead and pull 10 here. Come on, give me something good here. At least an epic. Magnar would be actually pretty awesome. I don't have Magnar. Wow. Straight up 10, 11 rares in a row. Terrible, terrible luck. We are going to go into the Void Shards. Still haven't popped a Void Legendary on this account. Free to play. I've played over 2 years. And I play it pretty consistently. So I'm just very surprised I haven't pulled a Void Lego. Do I want Temesia? To be honest with you, I would rather get Siphi or another champion. But, or Warlord. Or the new one there. What's her name? That's on the Shadowkin. Yumeko. She's actually really, really good. She's like second to Warlord. So I'd rather have those champions if I can pull a Void Legendary. Here we go. Let's get it. Hopefully we can get one. Come on. I'm long overdue for a Void Legendary. There's just no reason why I shouldn't be popping a Void Legendary at this point. I'm just getting rares. Like, I feel like I'm never going to get a Void Legendary. I think I'm going to get Mithrala before I get a Void Legendary. This is ridiculous. Like, not even an epic? Come on. Give me an epic, at least. I'm way into my pity. I've got to be. Legendary. Oh, God. Sir Nicholas. Oh, my God. I should be way happier than this. I got a Void Legendary. Finally. Oh, but it's Sir Nick, bro. No. I wanted Siphi or Yumeko or Warlord. Thank God it wasn't Jirojin, man. Thank God it was not Jirojin, or whatever the frick his name is. What is he, on Shadowkin as well? Trash Jin is what he should be called. Where is he? Jingwan, not Jirojin. Jirojin's the epic one, I think. Jingwan. Dumbass Jingwan. Trash, dude. Thank God I didn't get him, dude. But my first ever Void Legendary... Come on. Don't do me like that. Can you at least do Unkillable with him? Like an Unkillable comp? I still don't have Maneater. I don't have any Unkillable champs. No Demitha. Dude. What am I looking at? Let me scroll down here. He's good for defense, I guess. I mean, where do you ever see this guy? Low level arena? I mean, come on. 4-turn cooldown. Continuous heal buff on all allies. I'm gonna have to figure out this this Unkillable, because I need Unkillable for Clan Boss. Like, I really want it, or I don't have Under Priest Brogni, I don't have huge shield champions, and that's why this champion, that, by the way, that was my pity pull for Void Legendaries. I finally got it, and I don't feel as happy as I wish I was. Almost 2.5 years in. It's pretty sad that I'm not as happy. I want to be happier, but, you know, for my first ever Void Legendary on a free-to-play account that I've been playing, almost level 100, I thought I wasn't even going to get a first Void Legendary until level 100. And when I say first Void Legendary, I'm talking about pulling from shards, by the way. So, this is a... I can't tell if this is a feels bad moment or not. He is a good champion. Santa Claus is a good champion. But why? I wanted it to be something else. Alright, Eviscerator. Eviscerator. Alright, well, I knew I was going to get Pity eventually. Like, the Pity went probably 230. Unless you're supposed to get Pity at 220. I don't know. Mercy System. Voids. After 200 summons without Legendary, Mercy System activation. So, with Voids, for Ancient and Voids, the Mercy counters for both Epic and Legendaries are tracked individually. This means even if you get a Legendary Champion, it won't reset the Mercy counter for Epic Champions if you've already gone 20 plus shards without summoning an Epic. The chance increases are additive, not multiplicative, meaning an increase of 2% to an 8% chance will take it to 10%. So you get literally 5% chance every time after 200. So 20 times 5, literally 220. You have to have 220 shards. I must have gone a full 220 shards just to pull a Void Legendary on this account. Well, we'll see. We'll see if Santa Claus, Mr. Nick, will help me out. You know what would make me feel really good? And by the way, it's 10 times to get Tunisia. Like, what is that? It's 10 times doesn't work. It never works. It doesn't work for anybody. Anyways, sick of ranting here about bad negative energy. No more negative. We're hoping for a legendary here. I wouldn't mind Astralon. Fushan's okay, but I prefer Astralon out of this bunch. Even, I think, over Biggin as well. But let's just, before I go and pull those shards, let me see where I'm at in the summon rush. Do I have what I need? Not even close. I'm at 940, so I need 2150. Alright. Well, 940, that's going to bring me to 1940, so I'm going to have to pull the rest from my mystery shards. So let's do this. Please give me a legendary. Epic. Fane. I have 3 Fanes now. She's just going to go right into my Faction Guardians. Next one. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Gamaran? Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Alright. We'll take it. We'll take a legendary. I don't have him. I don't have Gamaran. I'll take it. What are his reviews? Faction Wars. So that means to me that he's trash. Alright, but we're going to check anyways. Trash. Oh my god. Ice Golem? Why is he good in Ice Golem? We're going to read his skills because I don't think I've ever read this guy's skills. I mean, he looks super cool. Like, these champions look ridiculously good. They're so well done. The artists who make these, the developers who make this, like, so good. Looks really cool. Insane staff. I feel like he's trying to be Flavor Flav over here, but, you know, not quite. I just noticed he doesn't have any eyes. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, no, really cool champion. But just because they look cool doesn't mean they are cool in battle. So A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a block active skills. Book to 50%. It's alright. Definitely good for Shadowkin waves. Good against Valkyries, so that's fine, but again, that's just Faction Wars. Attacks all enemies. Actually, he could be good for Doom Tower, but let's read the rest of his skills. Attacks all enemies, 80% chance of stealing 1 random buff. That's it for a legendary. After stealing, applies a buff spread, taking a random buff from this champion, placing it on all allies. Okay, does he buff himself? A buff spread effect. Sounds kind of weak. A3. Can target dead or living enemies. If the target is dead, places a block revive on them, then attacks all enemies. Each enemy will receive damage equal to 20% of the target's enemy's max HP. If the target is a boss minion, the damage is equal to 20% of this champion's max HP. This attack cannot be critical and will ignore any shield buffs and 100% of each target's defense. If the target is alive, places a True Fear debuff on them for 2 turns and heals all allies by 20% of the target's max HP. If the target is a boss or a boss minion, the healing is equal to 20% of this champion's max HP. The True Fear debuff cannot be resisted. Okay, so you don't need to build him with accuracy, but you do need to build him with accuracy because of his A1. So that's kind of annoying. They might as well just made him, his whole kit, unresistible, and he would have been really good. Revives 1 random ally with 30% HP, 30% turn meter, each time an enemy is killed. Will not revive an ally if an enemy is killed by damage from poison, HP burn, or bomb debuffs, or from reflect damage. Will not revive the ally if an enemy is killed. So if you put him on your team on defense, you kill the enemy with a poison, HP burn, a bomb, or a reflect damage buff, then he won't revive an ally. Why? Why would you put that on? Why would you do that to him? 1 turn cooldown. I don't really like that ability. I don't really like the passive either. So this guy is really not that great. He's like, meh, he's okay. Well, I got 2 legendaries, so I didn't pull many shards. Pretty cool. I'm probably not going to build him anytime soon, though, until he gets a buff. I don't know. How would you guys build him? Leave in the comments down below if you have Gamaran. Where do you use him? And is he good for your account? Is he actually progressing your account? Is he doing what you want him to do? Because seems kind of weak to me. Anyways, this is where I'm at with my champions for summoning. I do have Kinagashi. I wish I pulled a Kinagashi, or I wish I pulled a Lamibur from Ancients. Kind of stinks. It is what it is. I missed 1 Lamibur, so I hope I can get this fusion still. I do really want Helikath. He's a beast, and he would help me get my first unkillable and help me beat Ultra Nightmare. I don't use BlueStacks, I don't use RSL Helper, and I don't use calculators. I just try to do it based off of just the gear that I have as a free-to-play. I've always done it like that. I could easily use calculators. I could easily do those things. It's not very hard to do, especially BlueStacks and RSL. But I want to just do it based on how I feel for a free-to-play. I don't want the game playing for me when I'm gone. On my pay-to-play account, sure, I'll do that. On my free-to-play, this is my free-to-play, this is my baby, I've had it for a long time. I don't want to do that on this account. I feel like I'll tarnish the account in a way, but obviously it's not really technically tarnishing it in most people's eyes that are free-to-play, or at least in most content creators' eyes. It's not tarnishing it. But in my opinion, it is tarnishing it. So no RSL, no BlueStacks, and no calculators. So if I wanted to, I could do it in an instant, and this account could go from 0 to 100, be way, way better, and I would have no issues, but I don't want to do that. You can definitely blast me down in the comments below if you want to, but that's totally your opinion, and I respect that. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I got my first ever Void Legendary. I wish I was more excited, and it's unfortunate that I'm not. I really was hoping for a Warlord or like a crazy defensive-based champion that I could utilize. I don't think Sir Nick is it, because with Sir Nick, you can strip his buffs. He's not the hardest hitting HP-based champion in the game. Actually, Magnar apparently is harder hitting than Sir Nick. Unless I could be wrong. Is Magnar harder hitting than Sir Nick? Leave in the comments down below. But I think Magnar hits harder than Sir Nick, because he does a double hit. And he does stuns. So, I mean, yeah. Leave in the comments down below. What are your thoughts? Do you think I'm actually really lucky for pulling that Void Legendary after over 2 years of playing the game? Almost level 100 as a free-to-play? Or not? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Subscribing would be a super, super big help to me in trying to create more content for you viewers out there. And thank you so much. Take care.